Everybody, welcome back to some more DayZ. My name is Raven from the Sky. That's coast is clear. Last time we left off, I had to kind of run in here, and I got surrounded. It was crazy. So I'm thinking about trying my luck. First, I'm gonna see if there's anything else in here, any touch or anything I can use. Found some surgical gloves on my way out the house, which is a good thing. So our hands are protected whenever we prepare our food. Let me see if I can find any tetracycline, something I could use. I think we got enough bandages. Thinking about making a fire, because he's cold. I need to make a fire, kind of get a couple heat buff before we hit to the next town. Alright, I got the gloves already. Let's see if we can find anything else. Scrub hat. I think this place has already been cleaned out already. Oh, that's a bad thing. I'm playing on a lobby with a lot of players. Run a chance. Oh, I didn't use the the sewing kit here to repair my canvas bag because it was in bad condition, badly damaged. And I'm not sure how much that affects your items if it gets ruined. I can't remember the last time I actually had a ruined bag, but does it mess with the items that are in the bag or whatnot? But anyway, repaired that. And there's a clean, brand new canvas bag in the darn hospital on the floor. I'll be god dog on it. Ain't that something? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a fire because this freaking shivering. Build a fire. Have matches. We got two. Thinking. And I can just use bark. That's kindling. That way I don't have to use any rags, but I'll go ahead and use one. No, don't craft a torch. Don't craft a torch. Stop. There we go. Fireplace. Got the fireplace. I'll just go ahead and use one of the messed up rags. Boom. Attach that. Didn't have to be. Oh, he has a. Oh, if I can get behind him. Without aggroing that one. Fudge. See, this is the predicament I was in last time. Alright, luckily there's another big house right directly behind the one I was. So I'm gonna go here. There may be some hospital items in there, because hospital gear tend to spawn inside houses or any tents or anything that's near the hospital. It's been that way for a while. Probably always was that way. But again, I guess you could say I'm a late bloomer. I didn't start playing DayZ when it was a standalone to like, it had already been out for about several years. I didn't start till like 2019, 2020 when I started playing this. All you OGs remember that. It became a series on the channel summer of 2020. I place this here. It's not much, but just enough to get the heat buff. I don't know if it's because they've changed stuff. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, a stone knife is in bad condition now. It's the only one I have. I gotta cook this food too, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back out and go and see if I can find some more. I think I can find some more small bushes. I think there's some here. We can hit this tent real quick. I'm tempted to just go back through. Right now I'm in Sovetskoy. I'm tempted to just go back through, the dock over there to see what I can find. Saline bag. I can find an IV start kit. Then we got a liquid IV bag, which we can use to replenish our lost nutrients. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna have to make a fire now. Getting hungry. Make a fire. We'll cook these fish. and warm up at the same time. All right, that's how you take out 2 missions in one go. Bunch of houses to hunker down in back here, but a lot of the zombies are at the dock because of all those the items and stuff. Hold up, this is the right house. Yeah. Okay, I know. Stomach saying, feed me, mofo, feed me. Okay, we get it. Food's got to cook first. See, that's the thing. Food's got to cook, and the character's hungry. Ain't that something? It's got to wait for it to cook, and then you got to wait for it to cool off. See, and be sitting here hungry for a minute. All right, this is a chance somebody might see. We only got 1 bullet, and the stone knife is in bad condition. We're really not in any shape to get in any type of fight. I mean, it's just how it is. Any shape. I need to dig up some more worms. Oh wait, no I don't. I got dug up 3. Alright, it's cooking. That's just what you want to do in a nutshell. Alright, when you spawn, you want to find some warmth. Alright, got a face mask on. That's like king warmth. Got a hoodie. It's better to have a pea coat or one of the puffer coats on. But like I said, beggars can't be choosers. You have to make do with what you find. Alright, track pants. Anything is almost better than what you start in. Unless you start with what is that? Those crop hiking pants or something like that? Capri pants? Unless you find the same ones. Obviously that's not better. But for the most part, most things are going to be better. Alright, this is baked. Still ahead, try. We gotta wait for it to cool though. I'm still gonna stay here in front of the sit here in front of the fireplace to get the heat buff. We'll be all right. We're not gonna starve to death. All right. And then after that, after we eat, that'll boost the health back up. After we get into the fight with zombies. That's why I don't really like getting into fights with zombies unless I absolutely have to. I'm starting to treat that like with PvP. It's like, don't really mix it up with the zombies unless you absolutely have to, because all it does is ruin your clothes, freaking ruin your health for absolutely no reason. I had freaking aggro the whole town last episode. You definitely don't want to do that. What's the saying? Do as I say, not as I do. Even though the as I do part in this game is okay, right? For the most part. Minus the aggro on the whole town and being chased by half the town. Okay. But other than that, 1,000-hour veteran here. Now, if you want to get technical, I think the time things says on the game, I think it says 732 hours. That's pretty much 1,000. 200 more. 200 and a half or 300 more, I'll be at 1,000, okay? So I consider myself a 1,000-hour veteran of the DayZ vet. I put that many hours in DayZ, I'm a veteran. I don't care, no ifs, ands, or buts. You know, I have my own experience, as you guys saw, documented on the YouTube channel, which I base off of my own tips and tricks off of, you know. But at the same time, like I always say, and I'm gonna keep saying it, I sound like a broken record at this point, there is really no real I want to say it's no right or wrong way to play, because the way the game is made, you can do whatever you want to survive. It's freedom of choice based on the features that's in the game, obviously. And you know, watching YouTube and playing myself, and I mean, you guys watching me, and I'm sure you watch other YouTubers if you're a fan of DayZ. Everybody plays their own play style, right? So, but what you probably would see is the majority of players on YouTube, including myself, when I first started playing, plays like pack mule setup. What a pack mule setup is, you pretty much will carry like 2 and 3 assault rifles, like 5 pistols, a whole gang of food, gang of materials, just as much as you can carry and you'll have like 20% stamina, right? So basically you're a tank, which if that's the way you play and you see nothing wrong with that, then have fun if it's working for you. But what I see is that I like to keep it light and keep it noble. All right, mobile. I said noble. Keep it light and keep it mobile. All right, where I can move, and if I have to retreat and I have to run across, like run and duck and dodge through that, 20% stamina, you're gonna gas out by the time you hop that fence. You might not even be able to hop the fence, and the dude's gonna shoot you in the back of the head and take your loot. See, I believe that playing at a high stamina place to build like I have right now, or mid to high, because once I get done, you know, being fully geared, my stamina's probably gonna be close to half, which is okay, long as it's above half. Half or above is, to me, I consider that to be a lightweight build. All right. So, let me down some water. Consider that to be a lightweight build. All right, and I believe that kind of gives me a tactical advantage over other players if I engage in PvP, because like I was saying earlier, most players play the pack mule setup where they carry everything that they really don't have to or need to carry, but they do it anyway. I mean, like I said, I've done that before when I first started playing the game, and I mean for years. It took years for me to change up and go the lightweight route. And they tell you, despite them showing it in the loading screen, they'll tell you sometimes it's best to keep it light. You know, a lightweight setup can be just as effective. But it's like, man, I need this, I need that. And then it was like, I saw a YouTuber. I saw a on his YouTube video, he was doing a challenge where, okay, well, a no backpack challenge. So that's basically going to force a lightweight build. All right. And you know, it is what it is. That's going to force you to play lightweight. So I said, I got to see this. And he conquered, he conquered the challenge. And I was like, man, let me try that. Right? This is 9x19. All right, I'll keep it just in case I find something that's 9x19. So it's like, okay, I liked how he did that, and he explained, okay, I'm only going to carry what I need. I'll eat as I go. I still carry food, as you see the fillets and things like that. But it's not like a huge buffet. I don't have the whole buffet or the whole carry out in my inventory like I used to. I play like a pack mule. So it's like, okay. And it worked. So let me try it. It was hard at first, 'cause it's like, oh, no backpack. And then I got used to it. I was like, okay, you find like the field vest, what he has on, it makes it slightly easier because you got more pockets. You can just put things in the field vest. Sneak up. Woo! I don't think I can use that field vest though. I would love to, but see, I got the chest holster on. I need to find an IV start kit so I can freaking get my health back. You see why I say don't mix it up with zombies? Look at my health. Now we're gonna be frolicking around. Look at that. Can't run. I've been smacked in the head so many times. I'm trying like an IV. Trying to find an IV start kit. But see, they even increased the darn difficulty. Look at that. It didn't used to be this packed. Or maybe it's just the rotten luck of this server is packed with zombies today. Oh my god. You kidding me? health? I cannot aggro another freaking zombie. Oh, I'm finished. Let me repair this hoodie so it won't freeze. IV start kit, and we'll be good. Hoodie's damaged, but I'm just going to repair it because if you don't, it messes with your installation. And the lower your installation, the faster your character will freeze. Come on. God darn it. This may work. Freaking IV start kit. Let's see, it's two. They're usually located in those tents, but it's too risky. It's too many. So what I think I'm gonna do is I may have to chalk it up to a loss. Alright. And head on to the next town. Get all the way down. Yeah. Shoot. I'm just gonna get the heck out of here. And find no IV. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head all the way around. I don't really want to eat the. Bites just to kind of get the health. You gotta get the health moving, get it back up and going. I'll head on to the next town. We'll cut our losses. It's too risky to sit up here and try to find this and that and then engage with all these darn zombies. I'll tell you what though. Let's see if there's some medical equipment in this house here. Let's see if there's anything in these pockets here. In this pouch. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. Here we go. First aid pouch. Alright, yes. Heavy start kit. I know it's a bit dirty, but it is better than nothing. Beggars cannot be choosers. Alright, let's come here. Let's get this IV going. Get this health back. Eventually you'll regain your health back anyway, but it's faster this way. Give infusion to myself. You got it. There we go. There we go. Not really dehydrated, but it'll help that health come back. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on. I need another. There was one zombie over here. I saw him. I don't know where he went. There's another one up the road. I'm thinking about. I was gonna take the shoreline, but I think I'm going to go around, cut through this backyard here. You might get met. You might meet the darn zombie back here. That rotten luck I have. Come on, come on. We can make it. We can make it. We just gotta get to the next town. Next town may be full of freaking infected as well. See, there he is. And he's facing the shoreline, too. I might try my luck to see if I can... Anything I can gather in this house here. I can help. Some canned goods or something that can help speed up the recovery. There we go. We definitely need these. Maltese. Definitely want to have these. Alright, boost that immunity, especially early on in the game. Early on when you're fresh spawn, have the Maltese. Alright, I'm gonna try to. In order for me to find a stone knife, I would have to go back through and find that, like a trail or something. Which I'm not gonna do. We've come too far. I'm not going back. It's too much infected in this town, and my health is too low to step there and try to take a chance like that. See, it's all strategy. You gotta have a strategy. Don't just aimlessly wander. Have a strategy and a clear-cut goal in mind, which eventually you'll develop once you develop a loot route. You memorize your route on the map. Oh! Front door open? No. Thank God. He's trapped. Oh, thank God. Scared the piss out of me. What was that? I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. Develop a loot route. Memorize it. And that's a strategy right there. You have a loot route. You know where to go. You know where to find loot. You have your favorite towns. Develop some stash spots, like, you know, some houses, you know, bury some things behind it, or at the tree, the stump of the tree. Basically, we chop the tree down, bury your items there, and then the tree respawns on top of it. But memorize where you buried your things, which more likely you will. If you develop a loot route, you can memorize it no problem. But still can't farm these, even though they're sitting there. All these updates that we added, this and quality of life update, but yet you still can't farm. Stationary firewood that's sitting right outside. I'll grab this too, just in case I find an IJ-70. Right outside houses. What sense does that make? That doesn't make sense. Thinking about making a darn fireplace at the edge of one of these houses. It might be this one. I love the 2-story houses. Preferably, well, here's a path right here. Let's try to see if I can find 2 stones and make a stone knife. Preferably, the green ones, where there's one way in and one way out. Because see, these usually have 2 doors. So if you sitting by the fireplace and looking at this door, waiting for him to come in, he can come in the other door. But if it's those 2-story where there's only one way in and one way out, he has no choice but to confront you. But see, what a veteran DayZ player would do, would check the windows, and if you're in the line of sight in the window, my friend, he'll take you out or snipe you through the window. Yep. Got into it with a player, and he went in and tried to take me out from the doorway, and I'm looking at the door, already aiming at the door. Easy headshot for me. And I said that in the video. I'm like, what a veteran DayZ player would have done, would have went around this, would have either tried to flank me, but I think, no, he couldn't flank me because it was one of those 2-story houses where it was one way in, one way out. I was just alluding to earlier. So he couldn't flank me. What a veteran DayZ player would have done, he would what I just showed you. He would have ran around to the other side of the house where the windows were, right? That's pretty much a flank around the side. It took me out from the window, or at least tried to. That's a veteran move. And when I hear some, that's food. I could go, but that's gonna be a waste of not necessarily a waste of a shot. I could go and hunt and hope that another player doesn't hear me. Because if another player hears us, what they're gonna do is they're gonna flock to the shot, and then I have no ammo to defend myself, nor do I have a spare weapon. I hear it, but I don't know. Sounds like it's this way, but I think, you know what, I'm just going to okay, see, we're gaining our health back. Told you that saline bag definitely helped. So I think I'm just gonna run back down here and get firewood from me, so I can't. I think it's the stone knife is too. I'm just gonna head back down the hill here. See, these trees, if I had like the axe, perfect. Firewood burns slower, I'm telling you. Did he go? He saw me. Oh, this is 22 LR. We don't even have. Let's see. I mean, it'll do. I mean, it's better than having no. But if I find, what's the name? This is the one where it's two doors. See what I mean? One way in, one way out. See, he turned back around. See, he was in the trees. I didn't see him. Let's see if I can creep up on him before he turns around. Oh, a fresh sewing kit. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna need it anyway to repair these pants. It's a long stick. There's bark. So I think this. Let me gather some bark for kindling. Then we got, let's see, 2 short sticks here. We'll gather a short stick. And we'll make a fireplace. Just to kind of get the heat buff. We're only gonna get one, so we don't need to make a huge fireplace. We're gonna get the heat buff, and also it'll replenish some of our health. Makes this one up 2 ways, and then the darn. I can sit like this. I can kind of sit in like a neutral, to where I can see both. Sit like this. I'm still near the fireplace. Still gonna get the heat buff, and then I can see kind of like both. I can turn either way. You can see the reason why you want to kind of keep an eye on the door is because, see, players will see the smoke. Even if you're a noob and you've been watching YouTube videos on DayZ, it should be one of the first tips they tell you when talking about warmth and building fireplaces is beware, because players can see the smoke. Got one freaking. Sit like, I guess I'm sitting in the chair. Could sit like this. I could sit in a neutral position. Still in front of still in front of the fireplace, so I'm still receiving the warmth. Yeah, I could sit like this. That way I'm not. I don't have to stop and turn all the way around. See, when you have to do all that stuff, it does matter. You're thinking that, well, you just turn around. It's not really losing any time. That's you are. Those seconds can mean life and death, even if it's just milliseconds. Repair these pants. I'm gonna keep everything in pristine condition as much as you can. Now, there's nothing wrong with it being worn, but you don't want to walk around with it too long with it being damaged, or especially badly damaged, and definitely not ruined. Because it lowers your insulation. And right now we're playing on Sakal, which is the coldest map. Official map. I think there's a modded map where think it's called Namalsk or something like that, but I think that's only on PC. This is the coldest map on official. It's not modded, and here insulation is your best friend. I mean, it's like below zero. You need snowing almost all the time. You need insulation, and you're making fires, especially when you're fresh spawn like I am. And until you find A1 insulation, you're gonna be making fires it feels like every 10-15 minutes, probably even shorter than that. It seems like every 5 minutes. If you don't make them, then your character's gonna be freezing. Then you're gonna start losing hunger and thirst because your character's burning calories to try to keep itself warm. All right. Then you have to worry about PvP. Then you have to worry about infected. So the storm looks like it's picking up, but we got to keep on moving. I can't sit here. I don't have anything to eat other than a fillet of fish. One fillet. We're gonna have to end up fishing again. I have to dig up some more. No, I don't think I got to dig up any more worms. We're gonna have to end up fishing again. I know that storm looks like it's picking up, but it is what it is. But I don't have the resources to really just hunker down and wait out the storm for like 20-30 minutes. My character's gonna be hungry again. Then we're gonna probably wind up eating the last fillet after fish. But it is what it is. We're just gonna have to travel through that storm, and I'll just make another fire. Oh, a second. Plus, I thought I was only getting one. Okay, maybe we only have to make a fire every 10-15 minutes instead of every 5 minutes. I said that earlier, but it feels like you're gonna be making fires every 5 minutes if you're going by trying to stay warm all the time, because the heat buff is only gonna last you. The heat buff, I think 1+, I think it's 5-10 minutes. I think 2, maybe 20. I don't know. I haven't really sat down and really really looked at a darn stopwatch trying to time it, to be honest with you. So it is what it is. I'm just guesstimating, so to speak. But anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and see as we grow. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.